Hey guys, today we're going to be showing you how to clean some of your interior panels, such as your center console and your dashboard area. We have a couple different tools we're going to use today. We have picks for helping to get out any sticky cup holder inserts or anything like that. Variety of brushes in varying stiffnesses. Flashlight, plastic razor blade if needed. We're going to use an air gun. I understand everybody's not going to have access to an airline. This is a high flow. We also have a 2-foot airline that we can use to get in between the seats or under seats, things like that if we need to. We have our cleaner and we have our microfiber towel. So let's jump in and get to it. So this is where airlines come in handy, is we can blow all this debris out. Hungry? We're going to remove any inserts that are removable. Oftentimes there's going to be a lot of debris underneath what we remove. We can use our brushes. Spraying it directly on the brush is a little bit better idea than spraying it directly on the vehicle. It also saves product, so you're not wasting it. Now when we come around to these cracks here, that's when we're going to be using different brushes. You're going to want something a little bit stiffer. This is a cut down paintbrush. It's a little bit stiffer. It's going to let us get in that crack. When you do your cup holder, you can just kind of swirl your brush around in there. Now sometimes your cup holders aren't going to be that dirty. You're not going to need to use this much cleaner. These are pretty gunky. Looks like lottery ticket scratchings or cigarette ashes or something like that are in there. So that when you get to that point, you can start wiping it. You don't need to let it sit that long with most cleaners. You can see all that nastiness we're taking out of there. And this is the part where if you have an air gun, it comes in handy. If you don't have an air gun, you can pick up those air dusters for like your keyboard. You want to make sure you're going at kind of an angle so you're not directly pushing the product in. This is just going to help to get it out of those remaining cracks. When you get a larger area like these big pockets, you can spray it directly on your towel. So as you can see, it's really dark in here. So to make sure we're not going to miss anything, we're going to get our flashlight. There's still some debris in there. What's nice about these microfiber towels is they'll kind of grab stuff, so you can just kind of pull it out. When you're doing this at home, don't forget to turn your vehicle on and move your shifter back so that you can get all that extra that's going to be there when your shifter's moved. A lot of people forget that part. So like before, we're going to spray the brush. Get in our pockets, around our buttons. Make sure you're not applying cleaners to the touch screens or any other screens. Now when you do your vents, you can use a softer brush because typically they're just going to be dust. There's not really going to be too much accumulation in them. Now when you do the dashboard, you want to avoid getting any of your product on the windshield. So the best way to do that is to just spray your towel. And again, use our brushes to get into these areas that we can't reach. A little trick to get in between the steering wheel here is to take your towel and just open it up and it'll fit right inside there. So that way when you turn your wheel, instead of seeing dust there, it's going to be clean. So you just kind of hit it like that, do it to both sides. These knobs right here particularly collect a lot of body oils, especially if you use hand lotions. So I like to let that dwell while I work this area. So we're going to get these vents here. These vents were a little bit more dirty because they're closer to the door. So when the window's down, debris comes in, it has a tendency to go over in this direction. There's a couple little things in here, so let's see if we can get it with one of our picks. Sometimes these are a little bit too narrow and you can't get in it. You want to be very careful when you do this. You don't want to scratch anything. And that's the gunk we just pulled out there. Alright, so we got it all out of there. We're good to go. Now we're just going to take our air gun or your air duster if that's what you're using. And just give it one quick little spray over. Alright guys, so that was kind of your basic rundown how to clean up your dash at home, a little bit more than what you would get with just a towel. If it's dirtier than that and it's something you can't get, that's kind of how you can gauge when it's time to get a detail. And keep in mind, we can also go through and actually sanitize it as well. Thanks for watching. Tom Alessi, thank you for your input on suggesting to do the console and the dash area and the tight spaces. Once again, you're entered into the contest for another wash and wax when we draw that. So guys, make sure you comment below what you want to see next, and thanks for watching.